Okay, so I don't know how y'all are gonna be feeling, but right now I'm stressed.
We got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hello everybody, my name is Amber and I am the Black Directioner. First of all, happy October, you guys. Happy freaking October. October is definitely one of my favorite months because I love scary movies and I just love the ambiance of scariness and things that are scary. But another thing that comes with October that I'm so excited about that some of y'all probably know about is Thriller Story Thursdays. Okay, just gonna recap on this really quickly. For anybody who does not know what Thriller Story Thursdays are, you probably weren't following me October of 2015. So October of 2015, I decided to do a segment on my channel where every single Thursday I was telling y'all stories, like scary stories, like things that were paranormal that happened to me, or things that traumatized me as a kid, anything that had to do with fear. I talked about it that, involved me and everything like that. And I did that every single Thursday for the entire month. I think that was like 4 or 5 Thursdays, I don't know. And I still have all those videos up, and I'll put them in a playlist and link them down below so y'all can go and watch them and be caught up, because tomorrow is going to be the first day of Thriller Story Thursdays of 2016, and I'm excited about it because I'm excited to tell y'all, the crazy stuff that's been happening to me in a year, in an entire year. So I'm excited about that. So, if y'all are into stuff like that, just look out for it, because I'm going to have them up every single Thursdays. Like how I do WOAH Wednesdays, I'm going to have these up every single Thursday. So it's just cool because that means I'm going to just have new people to watch what I created whenever you weren't here at first. So I'm excited about it. I'm going to link it down below. Go watch it. Go like it. Go comment on them. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Also, one more thing really quick before we jump into this. I did a music video. Yes, I did. I did a music video October. It was the end of October when I did this music video, and it was to Carousel by Melanie Martinez, but it was like a remix, and it was legit a fucking music video. Like, I legitly mean that. And I did all the effects, and personally, I rewatched it last week, and some of it, honestly, is a little cringy, but, it's okay. I don't even care about it. I'm still happy about it. I'm still happy with how it turned out for me to have not had no high-tech cameras. I used it with my regular computer camera, and I still think it was pretty high quality, and I still think it was pretty cool. It was pretty lit. So I'm going to link that down below, too, because I would really love for y'all to go and watch that, because I didn't have that many people on my channel whenever I first posted it. So, hopefully y'all go watch it and y'all will, like it. And I hope y'all like it, because I put a lot of work into it. And it took me a long time to edit, and just a lot, Also, I remember I tried tweeting it to Melanie, and I tried inboxing it to her on Instagram and stuff. And, it didn't happen. But, if any of y'all have her follow y'all on Twitter or something, I don't know, just try to link it to her if you want to. It would really be awesome, because if she saw it, that means that I could blow up and I could be famous, and if I'm famous, y'all are famous, and it's just gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be great. Okay, enough with the self-promotion. Okay, it is Wednesday, which means it's another WOAH Wednesday where we talk about the things that are blowing up in our fandom. As always, we're gonna be starting off with the least problematic, and this week, I don't even know. This week is Harry. This week is Harry. Before I jump into this, if you are here because of the title, that's going to be talked about at the end. So I'll put a number down here so that you can go and watch that and what I have to say about that and what happened with that, if that's what you want to do. Okay. So the reason why Harry is the least problematic is because Harry ain't been doing nothing. And I kind of expected this because he did a lot. I think it was last week. He did a lot last week where, with the magazine and, stuff like that. So I guess he's just kind of MIA right now and just doing his own thing. Maybe he's writing music as far as we're concerned. Who knows? But I didn't really get anything from Harry. Harry's just kind of doing him like what he kind of sort of always does. So, yeah. And like the only thing from Harry was the anchor thing. What was it? That he could lift a 700, 600-pound anchor or something? But other than that, that's it. So the next person we're going to be moving on to is Zane. So aside from the whole, Zayn versus Niall issue, Zayn really hasn't been doing anything, unless it was like involving Gigi, but it was nothing that I thought was important that I felt like y'all needed to be informed of. But he did post a selfie, a very, very amazing selfie, and he's blessed us, and it was amazing. Zane's just fine, okay? He's just fine as fuck. But yeah, So that's his selfie. And then I had recently saw this, and it says, ex-One Direction star Zayn Malik threatens own career with stage fright. It's a little article. One Direction star is still battling the severe panic attacks and anxiety that threaten to ruin his career. The heartthrob has yet to perform live 4 months after canceling his solo debut at Summertime Ball in June. He was originally planning to tour his #1 album Mind of Mine this autumn, but the unannounced dates were pushed back to 2017. So the main thing that I'm worried about is the fact that he's not going to do what he wants, because he wants to be on stage, he wants to sing, he wants to perform for his fans, and, you know, give his fans the opportunity to come see him in concert, because I want to go see him in concert. I'm going to see him in concert. I don't care, you know, but at the same time, he has to try his hardest to try and overcome this fear and these panic attacks and this anxiety, because in the end that is screwing him over, and that's kind of screwing his fans over too, because they don't get a chance to see him live. You know, when are you not able to see your idol live? You know what I'm saying? Unless you just don't have the money for it, you know. But unless it's like that, they're touring, so it is honestly messing with his career, because he's not able to do the biggest part of being a singer, and that's performing live, which is crazy because he's performed live before and he's done good. But I guess, I don't know, like, personally, I don't know what's going through his mind. I don't know what he has, what's he been going through and everything, but it just kind of seems like he's performed live a couple of times before this anxiety thing happened, and it just kind of seems like he would have less anxiety being in a stadium full of people who, you know, treasure him and who love him and who know his songs anyway, you know what I mean? I feel like he would be less panicky about it, because it doesn't matter if you mess up in a room full of the squad, because they're going to be like, Zane, whatever, we got you, you know, we're singing along too, so if you mess up or if you forget a lyric, we already singing it so that you can catch back on, you know what I mean? But I don't know, again, I don't know his situation or what's going on or what's going through his mind, so maybe he has a different mindset of something, but hopefully he's going to be able to overcome that, because come on, man, you need this, Zane, you need this. But other than that, that's all I have with Zayn. So now we're going to move into Liam. What have we been talking about Liam for the past couple weeks? This pregnancy incident and scandal and whatever it is. She was somewhere. She was on some carpet for something, and then we started getting photos, and people are pointing out the fact that she has a little belly. She has a little pudge. And honestly, whenever I first saw it, I was like, I was just unimpressed, and I was just like, you guys, I don't know what everybody's trying to push or what tabloids are trying to push. Like, me personally, I don't think she's pregnant. If she is, I think it's fake. I think it's a stunt. I mean, that's just how my mindset works, honestly, because nothing has just added up and nothing has proven to me with any of these pregnancies and any of these babies and any of these relationships that any of this is real, if I'm being dead serious with you. But that's just me. That's just my mindset, okay? But here's a picture that's comparing from May to October. I remember that. I remember them already saying, oh, she has a little stomach, that means she's pregnant. And I was like, you guys, that's so rude. That is so rude that she can't have a pudge without people thinking that she's pregnant. You know what I mean? It kind of sort of looks like it's gotten slightly bigger, but considering the fact that this is supposed to be 6 months later, I feel like it should be bigger than that. So I searched up what a 6-month stomach looks like, and that's what it looks like. And this stomach looks a little bigger than hers. She's having a preemie. I don't fucking know. I really don't care, honestly. I mean, it's just something that blew up in the fandom, and that's what we talk about. But it's just kind of like, I mean, if Liam's gonna be a dad, he's gonna be a dad. Whether if the baby is his, whether if the baby is a stunt, whether if the baby is, you know, whatever. If he's gonna be a dad, he's gonna be a dad. If this is what everybody wants us to believe, fine, go for it. You know, I'm really just in that mindset where I'm just over a lot of shit. Because, like, from the front view, she doesn't look pregnant, but from the side view, she looks pregnant. I don't know. I haven't hung out with enough pregnant people to know if that's how it's supposed to look, if that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I mean, if she's having a baby, then she's having a baby. Then do I think it all fits? No, because they've been dating for 9 months. The articles say that they've been dating for 9 months, and for her to already be, what, supposedly 5 months pregnant, kind of sort of doesn't add up to me, because that just means that they were pushing for a baby immediately. You know, just for them to be so early in their relationship. I don't know. And then it says Liam Payne has reportedly been hounding Louis Tomlinson with questions about being a dad. See, it just seems like stuff like this is just typical, and it's just stuff that I feel like I'm expecting, and it's just nothing new. I really don't care unless Liam is coming out with new music. Other than that, I could give two shits, if I'm being dead serious with you. Sorry if y'all expected me to be more but honestly, I've talked about this topic for a really long time, and I'm just over it. I'm just done with it. So that's all we have with Liam. So now we're gonna move into Louis. MTV News had posted this saying Louis plus Harry equals hooey. So MTV News, we already knew they were Larry AF, but damn. This is a picture of Freddie from the back. Apparently he's 9 months old. He still looks like he's very little. Kind of worries me a little bit, but yeah, I mean, nothing was really big about it. It was just that, it's the baby. So, I had to talk about the baby. But that's all I have with Louis, so now we're going to be moving on to Niall. First of all, what I would like to say is that Niall has had a new song come out that is called This Town. If you already didn't know it, if you were living under a rock, I had reacted to it as well, so I'll put that down below if you want to go watch it. But before that happened, there were things going around saying that, oh my gosh, Niall's going to be dropping a song. Radio Disney had tweeted saying, and then up next we have Niall Horan's new song that's called This Town, and it never came on. So somebody had called Radio Disney and was like, hey, what was up with that? And then she was like, yeah, well, it was just a common mistake. We didn't know nothing about it. We didn't know if it was supposed to be out yet or whatever. If you went to his Spotify, there were just errors. It was just a lot that was going on that night. And then the very next day, because I screenshotted it because I've been waiting for this tweet. The very next day, Niall had tweeted saying, I'm working in the studio, wanted to share this song I just wrote with you guys. Thanks for always being there. And then there's the link. And it was to This Town. And I love the song. The song is literally my entire life. And at first he had said that there's not an album coming anytime soon, but then later on it claims that his album is supposed to be coming out, and they say in late spring. Might be a Niall album. Holy crap. Of course, after he had talked about that, it was just the cutest thing ever because all of the boys tweeted about it and was supporting him. And Liam was like, good luck, boss. Give him all your support. Huge day for him. Proud of you, boss. Which I didn't know that that's literally Niall's nickname is boss. I think that's, don't start with me. Feeling super proud at Niall. You sound great. Great to see you at your birthday bash. A lovely tune, my friend. Congratulations. And, it's just really, really cute. And then he got the top song and then the second top music video. It was just crazy. And then something that somebody had brought up saying, did no one else notice the 4 other mics around Niall? Which personally, I didn't notice that until they pointed it out, and then that made me cry even more because he didn't have 3 other mics. Let me say this again. He didn't have 3 other mics for Liam, Louis, and Harry. He had 4. He had 1 more for Zayn. Kill me. Kill me, because OT5 is just my life, okay? And then it just started. Then his song literally just started blowing up. The night's #1 song. This Town is #1 for the 3rd night in a row. Niall's debut solo single lands at #1 on the week's official trending chart. He was a Capitol Records Man Crush Monday. Niall Horan makes history as first artist to debut at #1 on Social 50 chart. And then he tweeted so many times just thanking us and just thanking for all the support and just thanking for just everything. It was beautiful. It was something that I was so happy that I was able to live and see because I'm never gonna forget it. And the fact that he does interviews and stuff, it's just great. This was him on MBCR1 radio, and so freaking cute. And then him outside the studio with fans, and then him just being all goofy. It's just beautiful. It's just absolutely amazing. Also, he did a Q&A on Twitter. I think the videos are on his Twitter. I don't know. Where I saw the videos was on somebody's Instagram, and I'll link their Instagram down below if you want to go and watch his videos on there, because she posted it. He was answering fans' questions and stuff, and it was cute. It was a good time. But that's all I have with Niall. So now we're going to move on to the main reason probably why you even clicked the damn video. Is Zayn versus Niall. Oh my gosh. I had to log out after I saw some stuff like this because I was just like, y'all are taking it too far. It isn't that crucial. And I'm telling you all right now, stuff like this isn't that crucial to me. Like, Again, that's me. This is my opinion and everything like that. But if you really put it in the perspective, it ain't that serious. It's not. Like, okay. First of all, Billboard on Twitter, Billboard, they did that on purpose. They wanted to start some shit. They tweeted talking about some battle of former One Direction members who had the better solo debut, Zayn or Niall. I'm not trying to talk for a really long time, but I just feel like that's what's gonna happen, okay? So hear me out with this, okay? Because I'm about to rant. I'm about to go off, okay? First of all, I'm mad at the fact that they trying to make everybody compare Zayn and Niall. Two different people. They had two different genres whenever they had released their song. Zayn's was more poppy, something that you would hear in the club, something that you would shake your ass to, something that you would have a choreographed, dance to, and, be like, pillow talk, and everything like that. But whenever you trying to compare it with Niall's, when Niall's was slow and soft and heartbreaking at the same time, that doesn't even make any sense because they were in two completely different genres, but you're trying to smash them together because they're former One Direction members and because all you want to do is start drama. How the fuck are you going to be that big and that high up? You're fucking Billboard. Like, you're supposed to support everybody, like, honestly. But no, you're trying to start some shit because you know that Directioners and the squad is gonna start some fucking shit because we've been starting shit since Zayn left. Just in general, Here's what happened. So somebody had said Niall because he's not a terrorist. Really, bitch? Because he's not a terrorist? This is what you need to do. I'm gonna need you to take your 2010 ass back and think about what the fuck you just said and why the hell it was so dumb and so stupid and why you thought that would make your point get across. Because it didn't. People have been calling Zayn a terrorist since he joined the band, okay? Like, get over it. He's not. Just because his religion is different from yours does not mean he's a fucking terrorist, bitch. Get the fuck out this, bye. And that made me mad because I was like, really? Really? That's why Niall won? Because you assume that Zayn's a terrorist? Okay. Then somebody else has said, Zayn's not a man. He can't get over anxiety. What is in the water nowadays? Because it seems like people are drinking something dumb. That's so dumb. Okay. So you're less of a man, less of a woman, less of a person if you have anxiety. That doesn't make any sense. What I just said literally offended more than half of the world because a lot of people in this world have anxiety. And that doesn't make you any less of nobody just because you have anxiety, just because some things scare you more than it scares other people. It doesn't mean shit, okay? So I don't even know where she got that from or why she even thought that was even something relevant. Somebody had said anxiety is a mental illness. The fuck? Who can get over that easily? And then she was like, a man should. Well, I don't know your representation of a man. But your representation of a man is a very fictional character because you can't get over a mental illness. You can't just sit here and, you can't have schizophrenia and then just be like, oh, I don't want to have schizophrenia today. No, you can't do that. So I don't know what was going through her mind. Clearly she ain't never been with nobody, but okay. And then, it already started worse with that because people were attacking Zayn. Then next thing you know, people started attacking Niall. Somebody on the squad side has said, they put this in quotes, at least Niall doesn't have anxiety. Pause. Get that off the screen. What I want to say right now is that doesn't even make any sense. At least Niall doesn't have anxiety. What the fuck that mean? That don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything. I don't understand these people. Okay, but Zayn has talent, originality, authenticity, and respect in the industry. Your fave? So I'm already mad that they're, talking about Zayn and everything. Definitely. I definitely feel like whoever said this quote should get dragged. But the fact that you dragged Niall doesn't make sense because Niall didn't say that, okay? Whoever that was said it, not Niall. The fact that you're saying, okay, but Zayn has talent, you're implying that Niall doesn't have talent. And I ain't having that, okay? Niall got some motherfucking talent. And I don't care what nobody has to fucking say about that. How much work he put into it, into the fact that he actually can sing. What he showed everybody was live. It wasn't like, he used auto-tune. No, that was live. That was his actual freaking pure-ass voice, okay? Again, not saying that Zayn doesn't have talent, because clearly he does. I think all of OT5 had talent, okay? Fight me. So, I don't know what she was talking about or what was going on through her mind, but she wrong. And she needs to take many steps back. Another person who needs to take many steps back is this other tweet who's saying comparing King Zayn to Niall is an insult. Zayn's debut song was #1 in 90 countries. Niall can never. His song is garbage. It already makes me mad that you are allowing the tabloids to put these two dudes together just so that they can see the fandoms fight. It's okay if you didn't like Niall's song. That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's opinion wise. You do you. It's okay if you don't like Zayn's music. But just what's bothering me is that why are you dragging Niall? Why are you dragging Zayn? I don't know. I just felt like she did that to add more. And then the fact that she said Niall can never is so fucking insulting because you don't know what the fuck Niall can do. You know what I mean? Like it's just like having a fucking bully. It's just like having a bully just online. Cyberbullying. It's just like sitting here saying, oh yeah, well, I'm going to write a poem and I'm going to go to slam poetry and try to win first place. And then having somebody say, you could never. You're up against, you know, Michael. And he's way better than you. You could never. You could never make it to #1. You don't know what the fuck my potential is, bitch. Woo! Y'all have no idea how much this upset it. I was so mad. I just don't understand why everybody's worried about everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, if you're strictly One Direction, why are you worried about what Zayn's doing? Why are you on Zayn's music video saying that it's trash, that it's garbage, that he's never going to make it without them, and nah. And then if you're just strictly Zayn, why are you on One Direction stuff and Niall stuff saying, oh, you're never going to amount to this, you're never going to nah. Like, if you're just strictly over there, stay over there. Like, why are you sending hate? That's sending hate. Like, sit down. Like, I just don't understand. Because, and the reason why I brought this up is because I saw a comment on YouTube that had said, 1D stands. Bitch all over Pillow Talk video like white on rice for 8 months. Zayn stands return the favor and give their honest views on this town. OMG, why are Zayn stands so annoying? Stay in your lane. Blah, blah, blah. Like, and then she said they were hypocrites. And I feel like her comment is completely hypocritical because she said that apparently the 1D stands went on Pillow Talk and bitched about it for 8 months. And then they said, but whenever the Zayn stands return the favor and give their honest views. Okay, so how come our honest views is bitching, but y'all's honest views are just honest views? You see what I'm saying? So how come if I come on Pillow Talk and I say, oh, not really into this song, that's considered bitching. But if you do the same thing on Niall's, that's just considered your honest views. That ain't okay, okay? That's not okay, what you're trying to imply. That ain't cool with me, okay? I can't fuck with that. I just can't do it. I'm sick and tired of everybody being at each other's throats. I mean, I'm just tired of it. And for you to not even have a valid point of it, okay? Like, if you have a valid point as to why this is better than that and that's better than this, and I just feel like it would be different if Niall's song was equally poppy and, like, you know, like how Zayn's song is doom, 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 you know, like deep and dark and bass filled and stuff, and Niall's is fucking acoustic. So it's like, you can't compare that. You can't compare that and expect to have, you know, the same kind of results is how I feel. And with people saying that, you know, we were hyping Niall when his song is actually trash and stuff, and I was like, you guys, I understand that there may have been some 1D stands that were, you know, downing, you know, Zayn and everything like that, but I feel like you would want to backtrack off of that and show that you're grown and that you're more mature than that and actually say, you know, his song was okay. Or if you didn't like it, don't say anything. Don't say nothing. That ain't hard. Just don't say shit at all. Just be quiet. But no, that's not what you wanted to do. You wanted to be equally immature as what some part of our fandom did, and you wanted to do whatever you could to make sure that you hurt our feelings and Niall's feelings. It's been a year. It's been over a year, and people are still at each other's throats about this whole Zayn versus One Direction shit. And I just think it's absolutely crazy and absolutely ridiculous because I just feel like we make it seem like they were beefing in the band. We make it seem like they were never in a band together. They were in a band together for 4.5 years, and then he had left, and then it was 5 years, you know, of just them. And y'all are trying to pin them against each other, or they're trying to pin themselves against each other. I don't know. See, now whenever I see that they're trying to pin themselves against each other, that's whenever I start thinking that it might be fake, and that they might be playing us in the long run. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But that's all I have. That's all I have to say about it. I would love to hear y'all's input about anything that y'all heard Wednesday that kind of made you be like, what? You know, or something. And, you know, I would really love to hear y'all's opinions on some things about the Niall versus Zane's situation about, the pregnancy situation. Do you really think Cheryl is pregnant, or do you think that it's a stunt? Do you think it's fake? Do you think that she just has a little pudge, nothing serious? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember that all of the links of the things that I talked about in the beginning will be down below. It would really mean a lot to me if y'all go and check that out and everything like that. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow because it's going to be the first Thriller Story Thursday of 2016, and I'm really excited about it. And I will surely see you all next time. Remember to keep your head up and smile, and always know that somebody has your back. Bye!
And then we fly away, and we ain't running out of fuel. I'm running off of you, I'm running off of you.